Alright boys, so today we got a lot of heat. We got a situation, we got Fortnite making just millions of dollars, in fact billions of dollars. DLC is getting leaked for Black Ops 4, a transgender human getting fired up at a poor little innocent Gamestop employee, you know what I'm saying. EA Activision stocks going down left and right, Soulja Boy back in the news. We got Bethesda effing up once again, doing 2 IQ moves and all that. And basically this is gonna be the first episode in the brand new series where we talk about everything that happened in this week of gaming, and these are gonna be all the major things, let me tell ya. So let's just get right into it. And as always, if you do want to see more of these videos, I would really appreciate if you guys could drop a like on the video, and if you want to see more, then definitely subscribe. It's gonna help kickstart the series, if you know what I mean. But the first situation, now check this out, right? A transgender human being went off on this poor little innocent little GameStop employee. I mean, just check this video out and we're gonna talk a little bit more about it.
You're gonna give me my money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business.
Now, right off the bat, I gotta be real. I feel like that this GameStop employee intentions were not to call this person what he called. You know, I'm kind of scared to even call this person either that or this, because there's another clip that I want to show you that will definitely get you guys wild in. But this transgender human being went off, you know, throwing F-bombs. I mean, there was a child in front of this transgender human being just a couple of inches away, you know, so he's getting inspired, you know, so that's one red card. And next up, we got this transgender human being, probably 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall, got a lot of manly characteristics, just going around kicking property, got a deep voice as well. There was nothing in terms of woman characteristic that I found, and I feel like it was a genuine mistake. I don't think this GameStop employee wanted to call this person that. I really think that the neurons in this GameStop employee head didn't connect. I can guarantee it. The response timing was bad right there, and if I was in that GameStop employee's shoes, I don't think my neurons would connect at all. Like, my response timing, it's bad. But this GameStop employee did fine, but then this transgender comes around and says this.
I need your corporate number, because I'm going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in this store. I apologize for that. I need your corporate number now. Get it for me now.
I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing.
Give me your corporate number. Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man.
Nigga, what the f***?
So I'm not sure what the problem was then, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm personally a believer of this, that hey, you do you as long as you don't hurt anyone. But this transgender human being did a lot of things, like throwing F-bombs, just kicking property down. There was a child. Now that child is gonna grow up. He or she is getting influence, you know. But on the bright side, Fortnite is back in the news. Now this is not gonna be a bright thing for people who are part of the non-Fortnite gang, if you know what I mean. But check this out. So Fortnite creator Epic Games reportedly earned $3 billion in profits in 2018, and let me tell you, that's a lot of paper. Now, if you're a non-Fortnite player, you'll be like, well, they made $3 billion, whatever. Don't they have server costs? Don't they have people working in the background? Don't they have developers just making skins? Don't they get paid? So $3 billion, it's not a lot, but I'm saying $3 billion in profits. Obviously they would have made a lot, and that covered all their costs. The server cost, that's probably gonna be the big one. They got millions and millions of players playing this innocent little game called Fortnite, so obviously that cost a lot of paper, but they made $3 billion in profits. And check this out. So Chinese mega corporation Tencent owns a 40% stake in this company, and several investments firm recently infused the company with an additional $1.25 billion earlier this year. Epic Games is valued at nearly $15 billion, though that might be too low a number if the company is really pulling down such enormous profits. So that's something, but at the same time, they're growing their fan base, they're selling merchandise. And speaking of merchandise, Soulja Boy back in the news. Now this time, this one is a little bit concerning, because my boy just put out this tweet over on Twitter, just calling everyone that word, you know. Cannot say that on YouTube because we're on YouTube, but my man is just going off, and we got people out here just throwing salt, people mad, people angry, and rightfully so, because this person was selling that merchandise. And I'm basically referring to the cheap consoles that he was selling. I mean, the law got involved, Popo got involved, all that. I'm just exaggerating right here, but the law definitely got involved because check this out. Soulja Boy pulls game consoles from his store amid legal threats, and basically this guy was selling cheap consoles. Some people absolutely bought them, and I feel for those guys. Like, trust me, if you have a lot of paper lying around and you bought it, I guess you're fine. You're just living life. You're just getting entertained. But Soulja Boy originally offered various consoles as well as a handheld system featuring thousands of emulated games. He bumped up their price as well and insisted that they were legitimate Soulja Boy products, aka merchandise, you know, even though many flamed him on social media when they were clearly aware that wasn't the case. It was just cheap. But my thing is that he was selling cheap merchandise and he was claiming that's hot when it clearly wasn't the case. But I mean, Nintendo, they went out, they let their dogs out, and basically this is what this article says. This follows weeks of messages in which Soulja Boy got extremely frank and brushed off complaints from those indicating that he would be sued by Nintendo, saying things like, y'all don't scare me, I'm a Soulja Boy, before continuing with comments such as, if Nintendo was gonna do something, they would have the first day. My console's not going anywhere, everything I'm doing is 100% legit. Stay mad and I'll keep getting richer, and Nintendo ain't gonna do, you know what I mean? These tweets have been deleted, although the internet never forgets. And yo, taking notes, but Nintendo went after him, right? But we're not sure if they fully went after him in a way where they want to shut this guy down, or, you know, just get the law involved and send the popo out and things like that. I'm not sure if it was on that level or not, but Nintendo definitely did something. That's why he removed the tweets, he removed the merchandise from his website, and he sold a lot of consoles. I feel like there were some numbers going around, and he also had emulators in those consoles, so he damaged a lot of goods, and I'm pretty sure there will be charges and all that. But that's Soulja Boy, you know, he's back at it again once again. Now on the other hand, Bethesda. So Bethesda start banning people for cheating and hacking in Fallout 76. You know what I mean? I mean, that looks pretty decent. I mean, I've seen other gaming developers do the same things as well. But the common thing that I'm hearing is that people who cheat got banned and they appealed, and basically they are free. They can start playing Fallout 76, they can start enjoying this game, you know what I mean? But there are people who didn't cheat at all, they got banned, and when they reached out to Bethesda, this is what they got in return, and I quote, "If you would like to appeal this account closure, we would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community for our management team to review," end quote. And this is just like, yo, why you want people to send you guys books to review and all that? I mean, just let people have fun. Just admit that you caught it with your pants down because you did do a lot of 2 IQ moves, you know what I mean? And this is just another just BS move. You know, there's a whole Reddit thread. I don't want to take a lot of time, but in a nutshell, they're banning people and they're demanding essays to be written as apologetic letters, you know what I mean? So that just a lot of BS. But on the other side, EA, Activision, their stocks are down, but this is kind of like a trend in the gaming industry. But when you look at numbers like this, like EA stock is down by 50%, they're losing a lot of paper. Activision stocks are nearly 44% down. I mean, this is kind of like a trend, but the things that I can definitely see happening is more microtransactions in the game. And speaking of microtransactions, obviously we're seeing reticles being sold in Black Ops 4, and I remember Black Ops 2 days where you could just spend like $1 or $2 on a pack where you would have a new weapon, you would have a new weapon camo, a reticle, a calling card. You won't even have one reticle, you would get like 3 reticles, something like that. I'm probably gonna put a picture on the screen because I don't really remember from the top of my head, if you know what I mean. So that's new, we're getting reticles, and a lot of people are mad about the fact that there's a 50% deal going on in Black Ops 4, and I'm telling you, this is definitely linked with their stock market going down because they are losing a lot of paper. They want to make that paper, so they put out a 50% off deal 3 days after the fact. Like, these items always rotate, they always change. I personally went ahead and bought my boy Takio, and a lot of people would be like, Skizzle, you crazy? But the thing is that I bought the mystery box edition. You know, everybody buy mystery box edition, don't they? But I had the mystery box edition. With that, I got a couple of Call of Duty points, and I was like, hey, let me use some right now, and I did, and I got my boy Takio, and now it's on 50% off. So a lot of people did the same. They are salty, they mad, they throwing salt at everybody, myself included, and now it's on 50% off. And I guess that people who were looking to buy who did not, I guess for them it's a good deal. But on the other side, we got a big leak for Black Ops 4. We're hearing that we're gonna be getting 15 more zombie maps come to Black Ops 4, and I'm kind of excited about it. But the thing with this is that we're probably gonna see a season pass too. We're probably gonna see the old Zombie Chronicles come to Black Ops 4, and we're definitely gonna see that Knock Their Untold Remaster gets remastered once again. And we're also gonna be seeing the Zombies Chronicle 2.0, for which I'm kind of excited because I want to see my boy Call of the Dead. I want to see Transit, Dairas, and Buried get remastered and put back into Black Ops 4, you know what I mean? So this leak is not really confirmed, but it's coming from Zombies Alert, and this guy has leaked a bunch of stuff. In fact, I made a dedicated video yesterday, so definitely check it out if you want to know more about this. But hey man, this is everything major that happened in this week of gaming. And hey, if you want me to keep this series going, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.